What's up, y'all? So today is pretty much our second day into our new crib. We got tons of boxes here. We got more boxes over here and stuff like that. That's more of like my client's clothes. Right here is the rack with all the new clothes I'm gonna be dropping. We got sweatpants, more leopard print stuff here. We got this. This is gonna be my favorite piece. We got this, but we're still gonna, remake some of that stuff there. And if you guys do not know who I am, my name is JoJo. I made $300,000 with my clothing brands this year, and I just got my first apartment in Miami, and I'm only 18 years old too. So it's crazy. Come up what we done. Yeah, right now we're trying to set up a Google Workspace like email or something like that. I don't even know pretty much what it is. But yeah, so today was our second day here. Yesterday we moved in around like 12ish, and yeah, bro, it's crazy. I was thinking about going down to Brickell like tonight or something like that, or maybe tomorrow. Right now it's like 11:56 p.m. So it's pretty late, but Brickell is always active. So yeah, so pretty much today we are going to be just collecting a bunch of money on what we made from the holidays and stuff like that. I'll show you guys what we made over the holidays. All right, so over the holidays, the December 21st to January 1st, we made $8,200 with this clothing brand. With this clothing brand here, we made about $2,700. So yeah, bro, like literally in just 11 days or something like that, like less than 2 weeks, we made a little over like $10,000, and it's crazy, like super crazy on how the hell we did that. We literally just did that with really good products, good back end system, amazing funnels. Like, bro, we did this extremely easily too. Like, we didn't even put that much work into it. I literally just had everything on autopilot with the back end system and the ads. So realistically, it wasn't really that hard. Now we are about to close the site, stuff like that, and we are gonna be preparing for a new drop. So this new drop is gonna go pretty well. I already know it. I'm gonna kind of aim for maybe like a $30,000 month. So yeah, we're probably gonna drop in February or something like that. But I'm gonna show you guys pretty much all the money that's just getting deposited into my bank account. So we have $4,200 getting paid. I'm not sure when this is gonna get paid. Probably like the 13th and stuff like the 12th, 9th, 7th, so stuff like that. But tomorrow we're gonna be getting almost $2,200 here, 125. $766, and we just had like this 1.7K get deposited on the 31st, and then we had this $2,000 deposited on the 29th. So yeah, we had like there's another $6,000 payout here, $1,500 payout here, $2,040 payout here. So yeah, we made a lot of money with this brand so far, and we just had our first payout on the 2nd of December. And so far in the last 30 days, we made $11,000. Now this brand here is new. I'll go ahead and do the 23rd all the way down to the 1st. And from that time, we made $20,000. That's literally in just like, what, 30 something days, 40 something days. $20,000. It literally just became so easy to make like $10,000, $20,000. It is literally the most easiest thing for me. I'm working super hard to figure out on how like $100,000 could be this easy, because people will go ahead and spend 40 hours working their 9 to 5 just to make like a couple hundred, or maybe like 1,000 or something like that. And me, I just like spend less than 40 hours just making like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 in just a week. Like for this week, I'm probably gonna make it's Monday now, 12:01 a.m. Monday, January 5th. This week, I'm probably gonna be making about 10 grand with all my brands and everything combined. So yeah, bro, I'm trying to aim for like a 50K month for January. And the way I'm gonna be doing that is pretty much just setting up really, really good ads. I figured out tons of new things during the new Black Friday, Cyber Monday, 2025 one. Pretty much Q4. If you guys don't know what that is, it's pretty much like when the biggest time all e-com brands make the most money. Which during this time, Q4, I probably made about $40,000 to $50,000. So, and that's just literally in the span of like 2 to 3 months or something like that. A little over $40,000 maybe. It was extremely crazy what the hell we did. But yeah, bro, I need to cut so bad. I haven't had a cut since like December 19th or something like that, or the 18th. I was on vacation from the 21st all the way down to the 1st of January. Then on the 2nd, I had to get ready to start moving and everything like that. Then the 3rd, I moved into my new crib. And I moved like far as hell from where I originally live. Like, for example, I live in Miami now, and I just need to find a new barber. So if you guys know any Miami barbers down here, just let me know. Comment it down below. Also, go ahead and comment down your brand, and I'll go ahead and rate it in my next video. I really just want to go ahead and see on like what type of niche you guys are going for, and I'll also be helping you guys on my YouTube video. Pretty much just going over your Instagram, your website, and just telling you exactly what you need to fix. So if you want that rating and also some guidance in my next YouTube video, just go ahead and comment down your brand. But let me give you guys a quick little house tour. We have this desk here, which is actually the desk from my storage unit. This mouse pad got extremely dirty during the move, so we're gonna get rid of this one. This also was like my shipping desk here, and here's just a bunch of, you know, label printers, pens, speakers, all that bull stuff. Now, I actually just went to IKEA today, and I am going to be getting a new desk and stuff like that. So that desk we should be getting like this week, probably like tomorrow or something like that. Just really just depends on what we got going on and if I can get like a bigger like truck or something. Anyways, bro, my whole camera just like fell. So that was pretty slow, but yeah, we just gotta get a brand new desk because this desk here is trash. I'm probably gonna keep this chair. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get a new one. So yeah, we got the fan here, we got some clothes here, some more clothes here, more clothes here, more clothes here. But this is all my brand stuff here, by the way. Like these are just still some clothes that we have packaged up. Those are samples over there, clothes, shipping bags and stuff like that. And then this, I have no idea what that is. And then this here, shit, I have no idea what the hell this box is. And then that, I have no idea what's in there. And then like this, my little Glendale. Fires out. My dog Bruno. And then in here we have some racks here that we just need to put together. Here is a little sneak peek as well of what we got getting made. This camo though, I don't really like this camo that much. So we're just gonna be getting a new camo and look at this. Like what the hell is that? So yeah, we're just gonna be getting some new stuff made because this is just terrible. And my Balenci's here. We're gonna get some Maison Margielas though because it's time for some new shoes. So we walk out of here and this is pretty much my office. This is all gonna be mine. This here is the guest bathroom. Yeah, it's pretty much self-explanatory. It's literally just a bathroom. And then this here is the living room. We literally have nothing yet, like literally nothing. Then this here is the kitchen. We got cabinets, but we literally have nothing in here yet. We don't even have single thing to eat other than the food I got yesterday. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then yeah, this is literally just the kitchen. This here is, I don't even know what that is. Then over here is the washroom. And then in there is my room and my girlfriend's room. Because if you guys do not know, but I moved in with my girlfriend. So yeah, it's about to be like hella fun over here, especially with her too. Also, my brother and my cousin are coming down from Pennsylvania on the 24th, bro. So it's gonna be hella fun. Like we're gonna go down to get an Airbnb and we're gonna get like a nice little penthouse and stuff like that. We're gonna chill there, spend hella money, hella fucking money. That's all we do is spend hella money. All the money I get from our brands, hella money. Tell them, Bruno, we spend all the money. Tell them. We spend it all, right? We're gonna clean out that fan. Don't mind that. So yeah, guys, it's crazy. Like I'm only 18 years old. I moved myself to Miami literally all by myself with no help at all. Now, obviously starting up the business, my family helped me out so much and, you know, obviously all glory to God too. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, like, if it wasn't for God and my family, I would not be able to get this right now. Like my family 2-3 years ago helped me out so much. My uncle guided me so much. You know, he was pretty much like my mentor. Yeah, also, there's a guy named Sal. He helped me out so much. He put me on what books to read. Even though the books never really made me any money, but it was always just good to, you know, have the mindset and stuff like that. And yeah, I remember I was like 15 years old and stuff. Like it's crazy on what I've done, you know, Corvettes, Teslas, Miami crib, you know. If you guys see my last videos, I was living with my mom and stuff like that. And bro, my room was probably like half of this room here. And this is a pretty small room, but you know what? I was still grateful. I was still grateful that I was not sleeping on the floor. I had a bed, I had a place to work, you know, and the best part is I had my family. You know, I'm gonna miss my family. You know, I'm very family oriented, stuff like that. I love being around family. But yeah, guys, like having this money here just get deposited inside of my account, it feels good. You know, this is just gotten numb to me. You know, me making thousands of dollars just doesn't feel like much anymore. I've been doing it for so long already that it literally just feels like nothing, you know? I made money already for, you know, quite some time now. I made 300K, a little bit more than 300K, but it sounds cleaner to say 300K. But yeah, and it just feels like nothing. Like it just, I don't even think about money like that no more. You know, like when I go to stores and stuff like that, it literally just swipe a card or use tap to pay, and that's it. Like I don't even got to think like, oh, how much does this cost? Oh wait, I don't know if I can afford that. I literally don't even think like that no more. I don't feel like that no more. And you know what? Like I really worked so hard to do it, you know. And I'm gonna be explaining everything to you guys exactly on how I was able to even get a house, able to get the cars, able to be able to make the amount of money that I do at such a young age. Like I meet people who are 30 years old who can't even afford, like for example, a winning product design and stuff like that, you know? And the truth is like all these people that cannot, there's no shame to them at all, but it just shows on where they were at during their teenage years, you know? And I plan to never ever be, you know, in my 30s broke as hell, you know, struggling to pay rent and stuff. And I'm sure majority of you guys watching this do not want to either. So you know what, now is the time, guys. Take action. Most of my audience is younger, you know, under 30 and stuff like that. And you know, take action now. There's nothing holding you back. And if you say that there is, you're just being a loser. You know, I was in scenarios where I was held back and I did not care. I went through all those things. I did not care. I knew exactly what I wanted and I did it. You know, at the time I didn't have the money. I didn't have the knowledge. I didn't have the mentor. I didn't have people guiding me or helping me or a friend to do it with. I did this all by myself, you know. And I worked a job with my uncle. My uncle gave me a job. I'm gonna give him credit. My aunts and my family let me borrow money, gave me money to start up everything, you know. All glory to them as well too. Like the light should like shine on them for helping me in, you know, me getting this nice apartment and stuff like that. Obviously it doesn't like super cool now because there's just boxes everywhere. But once we're done hooking this room up and stuff like that, it's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be making a YouTube video. And if you guys have any suggestions on what I should get for this room, please comment down below. I'm like stuck in the brain where like I have no idea what the hell to make it. Like I'm thinking about literally just making it like on Photoshop and just having somebody paint it or something like that. But decoration wise, if you guys have any type of like ideas, just comment it down below. Another thing too, like I hate this desk because look, if I'm like just moving like this thing literally just rocks. Like I'll show you. It just literally just shakes. I hate that so much. So we're gonna go get a desk that's a little bit sturdier. Like this desk, just got this thing off of Amazon like a year and a half ago. I got this for my storage unit. And I also got this desk here for my storage unit. These were like shipping desks and stuff like that. So I was shipping out like hella orders during this time. But anyways, guys, yeah, this is pretty much my office. This is my little dog. Another thing too, keep some books, guys, like notebooks. You guys need them. Write down everything, you know. Another thing you guys should get too is a budget planner. Like this here is just an example, but this is a budget plan that you guys should definitely go and use. If you guys want this, I'll leave it in the link in the description. You guys can go ahead and get it. This is super important to go ahead and use. For example, like for savings here, like let's just say you guys want to save for new furniture, you know, driving lessons, Christmas, housing, electricity, groceries, takeout, restaurants, you know, fuel, gifts, cosmetics, online classes, stuff like that. Like you guys could put in your income for your salary, self-employment income, gig earnings, investment interest, social media, bonuses, all that type of stuff. Like this is super important to use. Like even me making tons of money, I use this still to this day. I use it, you know. People think like, oh, you know, I should use it when I make, you know, $5,000 a month. No, use it now. Especially if you guys are only making a couple $100s a week, use this now. And then once you guys start making $20,000 a month, $30,000 a month, $50,000 a month, still use it. You know, this here was actually what helped me a lot to be able to afford all the things that I have, because I just didn't go and blow it on just like clothes or designer stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do have designer clothes, designer shoes, designer belts, everything like that. But still, I still go ahead and use a budget planner. I still put, you know, I can only spend X amount on designer clothes. Like for example, let's just say in 1 month, I'm about to do a drop and I make like 20K off of just that drop, and I have another brand gonna drop as well that month and I make like 15 off of that one. Like that's 35K. And I wanna go ahead and spend $8,000 in a designer store that month. I'll go do that because I have it budgeted from there. You know, my bills are high shit too, I'm not gonna lie. Like I'll show you guys just like a little sneak peek on what my bills are. But this is it in January. $9,345, and it's January 5th here, and so far I paid back $4,619 to my bills. So yeah, my bills are high as hell, I'm not even gonna lie. And also my expenses too. The only reason why this one is higher than usual is because it's my brother's birthday month. And if you guys don't know, but my brother helps me out so much with my brand. Bro, I'm gonna buy him like designer shoes. I'm gonna take him out to like the Airbnb with the panels and stuff like that. My cousin's coming down and all that stuff. So, you know, those are low key. I mean, the expenses are low-key high. It's $5,650. And so far, I just put $146 towards it. I haven't really put too much towards it because it's at the end of the month. So I'll just make like a quick, like little 10K this week, put 5.6K towards it, and then have like a nice little 5K to myself. And then next week, I'll aim to hit 10K, stuff like that. I'll probably make like a 7K next week, maybe 8K. But yeah, I'm gonna aim to hit 10K next week too. This week and next week, it's 20K. Then probably like the next 2 weeks, I could just chill or something like that. Probably make like a couple thousand. The last 2 weeks, maybe like 5K, something like that. But yeah, we're gonna start out 2026 hella strong, stuff like that. Where the hell's my dog? We got my dog a harness today. I'm not sure how he likes it, but it's cool as hell. You know, you can just lift this up. He's chirping. I don't know what's up. You good? Good? I don't know. He's like absolutely tweaking with that harness. But yeah, y'all, this is it. Like, I got a Miami apartment off of clothes, bro. Like, that is crazy. I live where people like save up thousands of dollars and take some months or years to even save up to come down here. And I live down here, you know? And most of you guys are probably thinking like, oh, it's just Miami. But bro, my rent is hella high here. Like, you have to make 3 times your rent in order to even like get approved for this house. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, like, plus my cars, plus my girlfriend, I retired her. She never has to work a day in her life ever again. Like, me only being 18, it's crazy. But yeah, anyways, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and just use the bathroom. Probably gonna go get something to eat real quick, and I might go and make some content with this. I'm not too sure yet, but I'll probably just do that tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna be putting you guys on exactly how to go ahead and get the Miami apartment, get the cars, be able to literally buy whatever you want in the next 120 days, which is pretty much 40 months. I mean, 4 months. So, but yeah, I'm gonna be teaching you guys exactly how to make fuck you money in 2026. You know, we're in January. Lock in. You guys can grab this shit anytime. You know what I'm saying? Just listen to everything I say. Get a notebook. These notebooks here are like $1. Just get them and write all the notes down, and you guys will be able to make fuck you money like that. All right. And all you need really is a phone, a laptop, and like a brain. Alrighty, what's up, y'all? So we just got done hooking up the crib. The office is like 10% of the way there. We got that. We got the boxes all cleared out. We also, you know, got a new desk, which is I'll be showing you guys in the next video. Or if you guys get a little sneak peek of it, then you guys get to see early. But during the meantime, it's 2026, January 6th, and the entire clothing brand market just changed. And the reason why I want to go ahead and go in detail is because making $10,000 has never been easier. Not $10,000 in 5 months, 6 months, no. But you guys can literally go ahead and make $10,000 by February. And honestly, that's just the latest. You guys can even make it this month. On January 7th, which is tomorrow, I'm gonna be getting 2.6K deposited into my bank account. And today I just got a 2.1K payout. That alone is a little over $4,000. So now making 10K is extremely easy. It's probably gonna be the minimum that you guys are gonna make once you guys get done taking down all the notes I explained. But to be honest, you guys are most likely gonna be hitting a 20K or 30K month. So let's just go ahead and dive straight into it. Now, step 1 is you guys need to make a winning product design. Now, when it comes to making a winning product design, most of you guys don't even think of this, or you guys probably don't even know what it is. You guys probably are just going ahead and thinking, oh, I wanna go ahead and add this and this and this and this onto it and it's gonna look cool. But that is incorrect. A lot of you guys are just grabbing your ideas without actually knowing if this is going to work or not. You guys just go ahead and create something and then hope for the best. But hoping for the best is gonna leave you with hoping results. The difference between all these other successful clothing brands, these brands do not just make products out of, hoping or, just creating ideas from their brain. They follow a system that is proven to work every single time that they drop. Now, make sure you guys stay to watch to the end. Take notes. I'm telling you, you guys need to take notes because what I'm gonna explain is a lot and you guys need to go ahead and have all these notes written down so that at the end, you guys can go ahead and just print hella money. So you guys may be asking, what do I do if I'm not just, creating ideas from my head? You guys need to read the market. Reading the market is something that is extremely hard, but I'm gonna go ahead and explain it to you guys so you guys can go ahead and find it a lot easier to actually do. I want you guys to go ahead right later tonight before you guys go to sleep. I know most of you guys go ahead and just scroll through Instagram and TikTok nonstop for hours. You guys are just feeding your head brain rot stuff. You guys are getting these type of motivations, and this motivation dies out at the same time. And this motivation ends up dying out. So fuck the motivation. You don't need to continue to be watching this brain rot stuff. Follow these steps, read the market, and you are going to be watching that. Getting this random motivation at 2 a.m. is unnecessary, and reading the market is gonna be 10 times better. So now when you guys are getting ready to go to bed, scroll through your TikTok For You page. And I want you guys to like videos of only clothing brand owner videos. So for example, if you guys see a video just like this, or like this of the videos doing flat lays and stuff, you guys need to only like videos just like that. Do not like any brain rot stuff. Do not like videos of girls twerking. Stay away from that. It's all BS. You need to be liking videos of clothing brands that are doing flat lay videos, and stay away from all these big brands. Like for example, if a brand has 20K followers, 50K followers, 100K followers or more, stay away from them. Those brands are on a whole different level. They could do things that you cannot do. For example, they can go ahead and sell a blank t-shirt and sell because they already have a fan base. You cannot do that. So understand what spot you're in and stay in your spot. Do not try to be getting out, forcing yourself to get out. You need to build yourself out of there. So now, once you guys found these videos, you guys been liking them for a long time, you guys are gonna start to notice something that is a pattern. A pattern as in like most of these brands are using leopard print or camo or zebra print, whatever it is. For example, just a few months ago, camo was popping. Camo was the shit. If you guys were dropping anything camo, you guys were just selling. About like 8 months ago, leopard print was trending so much. I went ahead and I just made a simple leopard print sweatpants and I just sold like crazy. I didn't even have to do much at all. I literally just made a video of it on the floor and it went viral. You guys can go ahead and do the same thing if you guys find a winning product. So here's exactly how you guys are gonna do that. Find a product that has been going pretty much viral. It's getting good views. It's getting, a lot of likes, a lot of engagement. Look at the comment section. And now when you are looking at these videos, do not look at videos that are like over a month old or 2 months old, 3 months old. No, because those are probably outdated. Look at clothes that are anywhere from like 10 to 20 days, as in like posted or even released or even started to get marketed. When you guys go ahead and pick a product that has been like pretty much trending over the last 10 to 20 days, you have a higher chance of finding a winning product for yourself compared to going ahead and just trying to find a product that was trending 5 months ago, 3 months ago, or even 2 months ago. Now, once you guys found that product that has been trending from anywhere from like 10, 20 days, 30 days, go ahead and make sure that this product is in your niche. For example, if you're trying to sell to people who like Christian and you are a Christian brand, make sure that this winning product is in your niche. Don't be going ahead and trying to find a product that is for people who like heavy metal, rock, or rap. It just does not fit your brand, and you're gonna be trying to make content that is not targeted to that niche. Which means that if you're not making content targeted to that niche, you are not going to sell. So now once you figured out what product is in your niche and it's trending already, you guys need to use this simple rule that will go ahead and change this product from mediocre to a product that is selling like crazy, going viral just like them. And what I mean by them is all these successful brands. Becoming a successful brand is not hard at all. You guys probably think it takes years, months. In reality, it doesn't at all. All you need is a good system and a good product. It's that easy. So let me explain. You need to change the product up by 6%. This 6% is the new rule that you guys need to be using in 2026. This is very crucial when you guys are going ahead and making this winning product. Because if it's not done correctly, it's no longer a winning product. You can either be called a copy and paste brand, which will give you a bad reputation, or this product is just completely ruined and nobody wants it at all. And now, for example, if it's not done correctly, you guys just wasted time and wasted money. I highly doubt that you guys want to be sitting there wasting your time and wasting your money. I know that you guys want to be hitting those 10K months. I know you guys want to be able to get the nice house. I know you guys want to be able to get the nice car. I know that you guys want to be sitting there at school or in your room just waking up with $500 in sales every single day. I'm pretty sure you guys are tired, broke, and confused. Trust me, it happens, and I've been there. When I first ever started up my clothing brand called John Gas, I spent the first 1.5 years tired, confused, broke, trying every single day and falling into the same cycle. And I'm pretty sure you guys are doing the same exact thing as well. And if not, you guys are probably just starting out and it's going to happen to you. And this is exactly why most brands fail or give up, because they're tired, because they're broke, confused, running into cycles, and they end up getting tired of it. They end up feeling like there's no way out of it. And when these people try to become entrepreneurs, they go ahead and think that it's a quick money scheme. And I'm gonna be completely honest, it can be a quick money scheme. For example, if I needed $20,000 by next week, and these people come in trying to start up a clothing brand, expecting to go ahead and make $50,000, $20,000, $10,000 in the first month. And the truth is, for you, it will be completely impossible. And I guarantee that. When you guys go ahead and get started, you guys are gonna see yourself expecting a lot, and you guys are gonna be getting nothing. So when it comes to this winning product, make sure that you guys are going ahead and listening closely. Because if you guys are actually expecting a lot, this is one of the most crucialest parts ever. The 6% rule is what's gonna be making brands $10,000, $20,000, and even $50,000 every single month in 2026. If you guys are making products without the 6% rule, you are going to fail. You are going to drown. And for everyone who's doing the 6% rule, you guys are gonna be running over the people who are not using it. Now, the 6% rule is so much to explain that I do not have enough time in this video. So I explain it all in a full in-depth video in Fashion Wealth. Now, me going ahead and explaining the 6% rule is gonna take too much time out of this video. So what I went ahead and did is made a full in-depth video, and I put it into Fashion Wealth so you guys can go ahead and get access to it. And in the video, it will teach you exactly step by step on how to make a product that brings your brand from 0 to 10K in just 30 days. It will also be providing you with my personal manufacturers so that you guys can go ahead and get samples made within 3 to 5 days. And for some of you guys can even get the sample made the same exact day. In the video, it's gonna be explaining on what it takes and what you need to do in order for this design to go ahead and be the absolute crush of your brand. Such as it's gonna take you from having 0 followers to 2,000 followers in just 30 to 60 days. It's gonna take you from getting no likes, no views, to getting thousands of views because the product is so good and it's gonna sell itself. You guys gotta remember, there's 2 products that you guys can go ahead and make. A product that sells itself, which is what a winning product is, or a product that is sold by a lifestyle in the marketing. So for example, I went ahead and I made denim that had rhinestones on it. That product is not classified as a winning product design. It is a product that I sold as a lifestyle, which it took me a lot more money to go ahead and invest in, and it took so much more effort because the pieces that I dropped were for a new clothing brand and it had 0 followers. Now the brand is almost at 3,000 followers in the last 30 days, and we even got videos with 50,000 views. The brand so far already hit almost $40,000 in sales, and it was by having 2 winning product designs that completely just sold itself like crazy. And when you guys go ahead and join Fashion Wealth, which is in the link in the description, go ahead and watch the full in-depth video about the 6% rule, and either use one of the designers that we provide in Fashion Wealth, or you guys can go ahead and use Photoshop and design it yourself. Then from there, go ahead and get it sampled with the manufacturers that we provide in Fashion Wealth. And then with all the information that you guys gain from the 6% rule in Fashion Wealth, you guys are gonna be able to finally become financially free. You guys are finally gonna be able to move out your mom's crib. You guys are finally gonna be able to get the nice apartment, the nice car, get the designer clothes, and just stack up so much money. I know you guys want it because I was there at one point. I wanted it so bad, and now that I have it, money feels numb to me. I go ahead and make $10,000 in a week, $15,000 in a week, and it feels like nothing. I don't even get excited anymore. Just in 2025, last year, in the first 6 months, I made over $200,000. And I'm gonna be opening up a full one-on-one coaching so you guys can learn exactly on how I did it in just 6 months. But for those who wanna get early access to the one-on-one coaching, you guys can go ahead and just sign up. And once we go ahead and release it, you guys will get notified right away. Then from there, I'll go ahead and go fully into your clothing brand, figure out exactly on what's wrong with your brand, and guide you in the right direction to go ahead and make $100,000 in just 120 days. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. The new 10K a month is now the 100K a month. If you guys are making 100K a month, that is gonna be the new 10K. 10K a month is not shit. I guarantee it for you guys. The first time you guys hit 10K a month, you guys have some money. It's cool or whatever. But after you guys start hitting it, you guys are gonna wanna go ahead and get $1,000 shoes, $4,000 jeans. Then those $10,000 months are gonna feel like nothing. You guys are gonna want the expensive car, and the car is gonna be costing you $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month. The apartment that you guys are gonna wanna go ahead and get is $5,000 a month. But now for all those who went ahead and grabbed Fashion Wealth, let's go ahead and go over to step 2, which is extremely crucial, and it's making a high converting website. Now, when it comes to making a high converting website, a lot of you guys just think like, oh, let me just make a website. But this is exactly on where you guys are wrong. That is exactly on what's gonna lead you to getting poor results, no sales, and a low conversion rate. I met people with a 0.01% conversion rate. And I highly doubt that you guys wanna be doing that. If you guys do not know what a 0.01% conversion rate is, just kind of take it as if it's no sales at all. Now, that same person who had a 0.01% conversion rate, I went ahead, figured out everything that was wrong with his clothing brand. I made him a new website. We kept the same exact products that he had, set up a full back-end system, and ran ads that actually converted. We also structured the ad account to be making daily sales on autopilot without having to do any work. And he made over $2,000 in just 1 week of the restock. The first day that we dropped, we made a little over $500. And that was just in 1 hour. Keep in mind, guys, that it was the same products. We just made a whole different website. We made a backend system that actually made daily sales without having to do literally any work at all. And we optimized his ad account to be making daily sales like crazy. Now, if you guys already launched your first drop and you guys are just stuck not getting any sales at all, but you guys are getting anywhere from 50 to 200 website visitors every single day, the reason why you guys are not getting any sales, but you guys are getting website visitors is because your website is trash. Your website has literally no value to it at all. I want you guys to go ahead and really ask yourself, do you guys have any offers on your website? Do you guys have any FAQs? Do you guys have any trust badges? Do you guys have a full clean layout? And does your website have any type of urgency? If you are missing just one, this is exactly on why your brand is getting no sales. And you guys do not have these aligned to be able to work together as a full group, you guys are gonna be falling behind. Now, I preach this out a lot. Do not use the free Shopify themes. You guys are gonna be stuck in a loop where you guys are just continuing to keep on designing and designing and designing your website. You guys are gonna drop, get no sales, and you're gonna be like, oh wait, let me change this for my website, change it. You guys are gonna drop again. You guys are gonna be getting no sales again. That you guys are gonna be like, let me change my website again. Maybe let me add this urgency here, maybe this offer, maybe it might do good. Let me do buy one, get one free. Nope, no sales again. Oh, okay, let me just try to do this again. You guys are gonna be going through this endless cycle, endless. It's never going to end for you because these themes are set up to make you fail. Yes, you heard me right. They are set up to make you fail. You guys need to think about it. They are free for a reason. Do you guys believe in you guys are always gonna get for what you pay for? And if you guys believe in that, you guys are gonna be one step closer. I met this one person. He was trying to just be extremely cheap with his clothing brand. I was like, yeah, samples are probably like $150. You know, if you're not using the right manufacturer, $150. Oh, hell no. I'm never gonna spend that on some samples. He's poor now. He's broke. He gave up on his brand. Those are the type of people that will never make it. And if you guys come into this clothing brand industry with that mindset, you are fried. One of my clients, his name is Noah. He owns the brand Certified Fraud. He just posted this. He just had a Shopify bill of $500. My Shopify bills are like $500, $600. Sometimes they're like low, maybe $300. But Shopify bills are expensive. My shipping labels alone are my rent. So you guys need to understand that coming into this is not, something that's cheap. And if you guys want to go ahead and cheap yourselves out, you guys are going to be getting cheap results. You want to invest only $50, only $100, only $500. You won't even make $1,000 like that. If you guys want to go ahead and cheap yourselves out, only investing $50, $100, $200, the results you guys are going to be pulling is nothing. It's not going to be anything that's life-changing. You guys might as well just go ahead and get a 9-to-5. That's the realistic truth. Now, is it possible to actually go ahead and start up a clothing brand with $200, $300? Yes, 100%. I went ahead and made this clothing brand called Wonder Bloody, and I only had a $200 budget. I ended up going ahead and having to invest an extra $100, so the total came out to be about $300. And 60 days later, I ended up making almost $40,000. Now, I want you guys to understand that it's possible, yes, but you need the knowledge for it first. Most of you guys hopping into the clothing brand industry, whether it's, first day in, 6 months in, or a year in, whatever it is, if you guys have not made over $50,000 in a year, you do not know nothing. And if you guys have not made over $100,000 in a year, you still do not know nothing. Keep that in mind. If you guys come into this clothing brand industry thinking that you guys know it all, you guys are gonna learn pretty quick and you guys are gonna learn the hard way. But I'm gonna go ahead and be honest. If you guys are treating this like a hobby, go for it. Use the free Shopify themes. But if you guys are actually going to go ahead, try to make these 10K months, trying to get the nice house, trying to get the nice car, trying to get the nice girl, you guys are trying to go ahead and pay your mom's rent, you need to invest. Now, the Shopify theme that I use and I use for all my students and clients is the Impulse theme. It has trust badges, it has urgency, it has a clean layout, it has FAQs. It's the exact thing that you need when you're first coming into the clothing brand in order to actually make life-changing money. This is the best website that I ever used. It is $400, but it is definitely worth it. I've been using it now for over a year, and it's the same exact website that made me over $200,000 in just 6 months. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pretty much let the website speak for itself based upon what the results have brought me in. Now, if you guys cannot afford the $400 right now, I'll go ahead and leave it into Fashion Wealth, which again, it's in the link in the description. Once you guys go ahead and join Fashion Wealth, the first 25 people are gonna get lifetime access, which means that you guys never have to rejoin again, and you guys will be getting updated information every single week. You guys gotta understand that every single week, new things are coming out with the clothing brand. And if you are late to it or you do not know it, you are going to be falling behind. That is exactly why I update everybody every single week in Fashion Wealth with full in-depth videos so you guys can get a clear understanding. Now, every single week, I go ahead and teach you guys things that I will never ever teach on YouTube, only because that this information cannot be told to the public. If it was told to the public, the entire clothing brand industry would be inflated. So this is exactly on why I go ahead, I get inside of a call with everybody every single week, and I just drop all the sauce so that you guys could be 10 times closer every single week to hitting these 10K month goals. Then eventually hitting 20K, 30K, 40K months. And when you guys join, you guys are filled with like-minded people. And if you ask me, you are who you hang around with. Stop hanging around those people who sell drugs, who try to hang out with girls every day and try to find two mans. Surround yourself with the people who are there, who are ready to get the money, and who are real hustlers. So now getting this website is going to go ahead and actually change your business extremely hard. Not in a bad way, but in a fantastic way. And yes, I'm very confident on it. I had people who sold products that I knew were really good, but were just getting no sales. And once we went ahead and changed the same exact website that I provided Fashion Wealth, their sales increased by 5 times. And yes, 5 times in just the span of 5 days. So for example, if a brand is making $125 a day and they end up going ahead and using the website that we provide in Fashion Wealth, on average, you guys are gonna start averaging about $625 in sales. This is not luck. This is a proven system that needs to be implemented into your business. And start off by getting the design, learning the 6% rule, and getting the high converting website. So I want you guys to ask yourself, do I wanna stay stuck in the same position or do I wanna continue to move forward? If you guys want to be stuck in the same position, trying to continue to watch these YouTube videos that teach you absolutely nothing, and when you guys go ahead and listen to them, try it out, and it leaves you to the same position again, and then you guys come to reality thinking, wow, I'm running into a cycle, really ask yourself, do I want to stay there or do I want to move forward? For those who want to stay there, continue watching. For those who want to move forward, I'll see you guys on the other side in Fashion Wealth. Now we're moving over to step 3, and it's making a back-end system that converts sales passively every single day. Now, for all the brands I set up the backend system for, they usually see a 2 to 4 times increase in sales, normally within the first 3 to 6 days. Seeing a 2 to 4 times increase in your sales isn't luck. It's called a system. This system just does not come out of nowhere. It comes from an algorithm. And it's definitely not the algorithm that you guys are thinking of. Like, for example, the For You page algorithm or the Instagram algorithm. But let me go ahead and explain. I want you guys to think back a little bit when you guys were in school, or maybe just the other day. You guys seen somebody solve a Rubik's Cube. Now you guys may be thinking like, what the hell does a Rubik's Cube got to do with anything? Now, me personally, I learned exactly how to solve a Rubik's Cube at just 10 years old. I even got second place in a Rubik's Cube competition at 10 years old. I was able to go ahead and solve a Rubik's Cube in under 30 seconds. Yes, 30 seconds, that's how good I was at it. And if you guys ever try to solve a Rubik's Cube yourself, you guys understand exactly how hard it is. You guys understand that it's not luck. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop the sauce. Solving a Rubik's Cube is done with an algorithm. And I want you guys to go ahead and use that same analogy to your clothing brand. You guys cannot solve a Rubik's Cube with just, trying to be lucky. You guys need to go ahead and solve it with an algorithm. So for example, if the Rubik's Cube has blue at the right corner and then red at the bottom corner and then the white piece is in the middle, you guys need to do a specific algorithm in order for it to get to the next step. And then after all the steps are completed, it's solved. Use that same exact analogy for your clothing brand. Now, obviously, you guys do not know the algorithm, which is totally understandable, and I've been there. You guys are probably facing problems with your clothing brand that you guys are confused. You guys feel like there's no hope. You guys probably even feel like giving up. But I'm here to tell you, the light is at the end of the hallway. You guys just need to get there. But now, figuring out the algorithm for the Rubik's Cube is very important for your clothing brand. Because thinking exactly like that is exactly on how it is setting up a backend system. There needs to be an algorithm in place in order for the backend system to actually convert you daily sales passively. And I'm not talking about maybe 1 or 2 daily sales. I'm talking about 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I want you guys to go ahead and seriously go to your website and check to see how much you guys are pricing your products for. If you guys are pricing them at $50, I want you guys to go ahead and times 50 or whatever your product priced at, times it from 50 to, let's just say, 8 sales per day. That's an extra $400 you guys are getting every single day. Times that by 7, and that's an extra $2,800 you guys are getting every single week. That's exactly on what a back-end system does. It brings in daily sales to you guys just like that. Now, I put 7 mainly because that could just be the minimum, but I made brands go from 5 sales a day to 30 sales in a day to even 50 sales in a day. Just a couple weeks ago, I had a day where I had over 100 orders and every single product was priced over $57. It was one of the most craziest days I've ever had, and I just printed so much money because of the backend system. So that's exactly why I'm mentioning it now in this video, because you guys need to take advantage of it. And to be very truthful, if you guys do not have a backend system that is set up correctly, those 10K months will never come. And yes, it's sad to say, but you guys will never see it. It'll never show up on your Shopify dashboard. It'll never enter in your account. It'll never come to you because your backend system needs to be in place. Now, if you guys are running into any problems of, not hitting daily sales, you guys are just hoping maybe one day you guys might get lucky and get 2 or 3 sales. This is very common and I see it a lot. But what's common between all you guys is you guys are cheap. You guys do not want to invest into yourself. You guys do not want to invest into the business. You guys always continue to expect a change, but the change will never come if you do not change. You need to change. If a sample costs $200, oh well, buy it. If it's gonna benefit the business, buy it. If a website theme costs you $2,000, oh well, buy it. Stop being cheap. And I see a lot of you guys who struggle with sales every single day. You guys are like, oh, I need to work 8 hours a day. I need to work 12 hours a day on my business. No, you don't. In reality, you guys don't even need 5 hours a day. You guys will be cool with maybe 1 or 2 hours a day for your clothing brand. If you guys have a backend system set up correctly and you guys have your ad structure set up to be getting you daily sales passively, you guys don't really need that much time because those type of systems will go ahead and convert you to sales every single day. I read this book when I was 15 years old called Rich Dad Poor Dad. And in the book, it taught that the poor trade their time for money and the rich trade their money for more money. So every day that you guys are spending $50 a day, $100 a day on ads, you guys are either burning money or flipping the money, whether it's a 3X, 2X, 4X, whatever it is. But the people who are going ahead and using ads to their advantage and making that money work for them, and then at the end of the day, you guys are coming back home with a profit, that is what's gonna make you rich. So brand owner to brand owner, make your backend system work for you. Set it up correctly so you guys can go ahead and get passive income. Now, brand owner to brand owner, you guys need a successful backend system in order to get daily sales and then actually hit those 10K months. For those who are just completely confused on how to set up a backend system correctly, if you guys already joined Fashion Wealth, you guys already seen it. But for those who haven't joined Fashion Wealth yet, it's in there. You guys can go ahead and get access to the full in-depth video so that when you guys are done watching it, your backend system is set up correctly. Then from there, the next day, you should be seeing at least 2 to 4 times more sales than what you're already getting. Just last month, in October, I had a 16-year-old go from $0 to $9,000 in just 13 days. I made him his full entire winning product collections. We use the same website that's in Fashion Wealth. I set up the back-end system for him and I ran his ads fully for him. And in just 13 days, he made 9K off of zero, his first drop ever. Now this month, he's on the road to hitting $35,000. It is absolutely crazy because he is only 16 years old. Remember, hitting 35K a month or hitting 0 to 9K in 13 days isn't luck, and it's definitely not motivation. It's a system. Literally, if you go ahead and just use the system that I use, in just 7 to 14 days, you will be 10 times closer to reaching the goal than what you've ever been throughout the entire journey of your clothing brand. Motivation is just something that comes and goes, but systems is what really stays. Systems is what prints the money. Stop trying to be lucky, stop trying to think you're special, and lock in. I don't have much time here, but let's go into step 4 and starting up your meta ads with the new Andromeda update.